Hey guys, it's Melissa with Melissa's Botanicals, and we're gonna make a heart tonic today with some red wine and some other herbs and tinctures. So Hildegard von Bingen was a 13th century Christian mystic, an amazing woman who wrote plays, liturgical plays, and was an herbalist of her time and kind of a woman a feminist of her time. Anyway, she came up with the word viriditas, which means the moment God heals you through the plant or the greening of a human. I love Hildegard, and Hildegard is kind of my teacher, one of my teachers that's dead, but has spoken to me through books, and Dr. Strelo translated her work. Anyway, if you get this book, Hildegard von Bingen's Medicine by Dr. Strelo, go to page 35 on the heart. This is where it gives you a little bit, this is a little Melissa way of making the heart tonic. So here we go. You just start by taking 1 liter. This is a Pinot Noir that my friend Kai made and Annette. So you can just get any good bottle of, I like organic red wine, and you just pour it into a pot. The redder the better because of the flavonoid content, the polyphenols, tannins, and then you take a whole bunch of parsley. I use the curly parsley and the parsley. And you just put it in there. And then you have your second bottle of wine, which I'm gonna open in a second and put it in there. Then you have, this is 4 cups of lavender. I'm gonna be putting about a half a cup in there. You can get this from Melissa's Botanicals. We sell this in bulk. So I'm gonna be putting about half of this, which is 2 cups in here. And then we have 2 tinctures, motherwort and hawthorn blend. Hawthorn berry is really good for your heart. It's good for the muscle. It's a cardiac tonic. It's also a good circulatory tonic. And then motherwort is Crataegus flavigata. So this is amazing for the heart and the circulatory system. There's also cayenne pepper, lavender, and motherwort. I can't remember what else is in here. I think prickly ash. So I'm gonna put 4 ounces of the hawthorn blend in this. And I'm gonna save actually a little bit of the top. Herb Farm is my favorite, obviously, of all the tincture companies. They've got amazing medicine makers. And then we're gonna take it and turn it on and bring it to a simmer. I'm gonna put my second bottle of wine here. You wanna get this, Elliot? Second bottle of red wine, just all over those beautiful plants. Some freshly dried lavender and some fresh organic parsley, curly and flat. Then I'm gonna take honey. You can use the honey with the beeswax in it, or the salad honey, or the regular filtered honey. So you would scoop this out and put it in, but I'm just gonna use half a container of this. And then we're gonna stir this mixture, this wine, this Hildegard wine, up until it simmers. After this simmers, when it comes to a simmer, you're gonna turn it off and you're gonna let it steep overnight, and then we're gonna strain it. And then we just have 1 ounce of that every day as our cardiac tonic. So we'll cut to that in 1 second. One of my favorite things that Hildegard said is you want to humanize the wine or humanize the medicine, the herbal medicine, with a little bit of water. So I always humanize the tincture, the medicine that I'm dealing with, because Hildegard was so wise before we had ever even dissected humans. She knew what all the organs were. I mean, she was just a brilliant herbalist and healer of her time. And I would like to say that I don't know what humanize means, but I remember that she said it. Before I strain this and put it into little bottles, I put the rest of the tincture in so that I simmer off some of the alcohol in the first part, and then I'm adding the alcohol extractable constituents in the second part. So you can strain it with this or a colander. I don't like to use plastic, so I'm gonna be using this, and then I just place it right here in another pot or bowl, and then I'm gonna be pouring it into here when I'm finished. I just get kind of cool bottles whenever I'm out, and I try to get something kind of cool to keep my Hildegard wine in. And this is warm because I didn't let it sit overnight. I'm just doing it for you guys here. I'm actually gonna let it steep overnight after I pour it in. So we just pour this and filter it like this. And then you have your Hildegard von Bingen wine. As you're straining, after you strain, you can press this herb really hard with your hand to get all of the juice out, all of the wine out. So a lot of lavender in there. This is the color of your wine, and you will be taking an ounce at a time from your little, wherever you choose to store it in. So I get these cool bottles, and then I get a little funnel, and then you just put your funnel in the bottle and you pour it in. I'm gonna spill. And then after you've finished, you can put a label on it that says Hildegard von Bingen's Heart Tonic, and then you take an ounce of this per day. So thanks for watching, and an ounce a day keeps the doctor away. Bye.